Hello 18, total strangers everyone between. My name is Aaron and welcome back to Typewriter for the PlayStation 4. Let's learn more about typography, shall we? Oh, come on, don't fight it. You have to learn something someday. Okay, so we left off, we took over, or we learned about the Garamond, and now we're just continuing on, rolling our balls along the ground. Hey, Prexis, welcome to the stream, man. How you doing? Let's learn about Didot. How you doing, Prexis? How was your day? I'm fine. Yeah, Prexis says I'm fine, and you? Funny story. Yesterday at about, I would say 4:40ish in the afternoon, my boss sends me a text message saying, "Hey, by the way, you need to do a presentation and put it together for tomorrow's meeting." So I had to cancel the stream yesterday, and I was up till about midnight working on my presentation. I get to work in the morning, ready to go, and it was postponed till after lunch. Needless to say, after lunch I nailed it, everything's fine. So, I had a very good day. So now I'm ready to learn more about typography. Whoa, 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 whoa. So do you know anything about this game? Basically, it's a puzzle platformer-esque thing. And you have to use... Get in there. Thank you. There we go. So you have to use the L1 and R1 to control your rotation. Don't know what I just got. The Romans did de Roy. There's a lot of reading in this. The Romanes de Roy. In the 17th century, the royal censorship and persecution of the Counter-Reformation leads to a slowdown in the production of written works in France, and many printers, engravers, and publishers are forced to flee the country. In 1640, Louis XIII founds the Imprimerie Royale and recruits printers from the Netherlands to constitute its first team. His son Louis XIV orders the Science Academy to develop a special typeface that is based on mathematics as opposed to imitation handwriting, and is reserved entirely for the Imprimerie Royale. I hope I'm saying that correctly. Praxis, correct me if I'm wrong. For those that don't know, Praxis is French, so... and he's awesome. Go check out his channel. Imprimerie Royale in an effort to compete with printers from the rest of Europe. Based on the Science Academy's results, the engravers from the I know I'm butchering this. Imprimerie Royale create a typeface that's called Romain du Roi, or Roman of the King, which authenticates all official documents thereafter. Its vertical, geometric construction and notable contrast between thick and thin strokes distinguish it from preceding types. The Grandjean characters printed from plates engraved by Louis Seminot. And Praxis says I'm Canadian French, not French. Imprimerie is a pastor. Oh! Okay, that makes sense. No, no fall. No, no fall. Oh. So, the premise of this game is you run along, you capture the characters, and you solve puzzles. But the puzzles are very forgiving. Like, you don't really die. It's more of like a casual game whereby you learn about typography and not so much it's a challenge. But I enjoy it. Sometimes you just need a chill game. You need to learn something. Hello and welcome to those who joined. Sometimes you just need a nice chill game where you learn things, you know? Ah, don't fall. The music is good too. Okay, I'm gonna have to jump and then rotate so I can grab. Darn it. Or do I have to jump on its... Oh, come on, get up there. I need that letter. Okay, maybe I'm going about this wrong. Okay, that's what I have to do. I just have to grab it and hook. Like, there we go. So I knew I'd get it eventually. Alright, up we go. Interesting. Why can I move that? Do I have to? Don't fall. Oh my giddy aunt. Okay. So this is a puzzle after all. Jump! Get up there. Get up there and then get over here and grab that. And jump. No! Darn it. Did I miss one? No. I'm missing chat though. Let's see. Praxis says it's not a get good game. No, it's not. It's not Dark Souls. Aaron's trying so hard to get so far, but in the end he died. Such is life, really. We all die. What matters is how you spend your life while you live. John Bakersville. Okay, get back up there. Good. Now we're good. Okay. Moving on. Everybody enjoying this so far? Okay, now this is a puzzle. I have to find a white dot in order to illuminate all of the other ones. The Didot family. Portrait of Firmin Didot, 1764 to 1836, by Anne-Louis Giraudet, around 1823. The Didot family. In France, the Didot family dominates the typographic form in the second half of the 18th century. The first printer of the family is a former bookseller, François Didot, and as a friend of the Abbé Prévost, he becomes famous for publishing Prévost's works. His son, François Ambrose, eventually takes over the family business, securing himself as a known talented printer, publisher, and typeface creator who brings many innovations to typographic art. To ensure the best print quality, François Ambrose develops a woven paper inspired by English and Dutch techniques. He is also the inventor of the Didot point, a typographic measurement system that is still commonly used in Europe. He works with his two sons, Pierre Didot, who succeeds him in 1789 as a printer, and Firmin Didot, who leads the family foundry. In terms of font, François Ambrose improves the Roman character and calls the final product Didot. Between 1775 and 1790, François Ambrose and Firmin give the final shape to the typeface Didot. which is distinguishable by its fine condensed letters built along a vertical axis. The Didot type benefits from the new method of etching in copper, which can burn extremely fine features. With the revolution, most of the existing types were melted to support the war effort. However, the Didot typeface quickly spread across the country as a result. Prexis says, I'm gonna go, so have a great time playing. Thanks for hanging out, Prexis. I greatly appreciate it, man. Have yourself a wonderful evening, sir. Okay. So. Oh, okay, it's one of those. Nope. Okay, so I have to skip this one. Skip that one. Turn this one on. Maybe I have to wait till it's fully on, and then blast it. Boosh! Oh, nope. I need to get a running start. Oh, there we go. There we go. That's it. Boosh! Give me that. Alright, that works. Ta-da! Awesome. And away we go. Take that. Don't fall. Ah. Get up there. Ooh, today I learned I can get a boost by jumping while I'm going up. Cover of the Manual Typographico del Cavaliere Giambattista Bodini, 1788. Bodini's Manual Typografico, the work of the Italian printer Giambattista Bodoni, 1740 to 1813, is in line with that of Didot. Born in 1740 to a printer, Bodoni inherits his father's business. He then journeys to Rome to pursue an apprenticeship alongside the printing of the Congregation for the Propagation of the Faith. At the time, the Duke of Parma wishes to build a city with a strong print culture so as to compete with the other European capitals like London and Paris. And so, he assigns Bodini to the head of the ducal printing. In 1788, Bodini publishes his first edition of his Manual Typografico, a folio collection of more than 600 characters of Roman and Italic typefaces with samples of Russian and Greek types. It is recognized throughout Europe for its high quality, rich illustrations, careful layout, and fine printing. Giambattista Bodini, an admirer of John Bakersville and Firmin Didot, goes on to develop his own self-titled character, the Bodini. This original and modern style is very popular for its finesse and elegance, and becomes widely used in European print. Cool. It is fast. There you go. W. Cover of the Pierre Jochens. I'm not sure what that N means. 25. Maybe number 25? Jacques René Hebert, 1790. The birth of print media. The Enlightenment period also sees the dawn of print media. In 1789, the Declaration of Human and Civic Rights proclaims the Freedom of the Press Act. In its Article 11, the free communication of ideas and opinions is one of the most precious of the rights of man. Every citizen may, accordingly, speak, write, and print with freedom, but shall be responsible for such abuses of this freedom and shall be defined by law. Indeed, the revolutionary period marks the birth of a large number of newspapers and political prints throughout France. From 1789 to 1800 alone, the French press grows from a few titles to 1,350 newspapers. Despite the censorship periods, the press itself is a major vehicle for the dissemination of ideas, a role that is continually sustained throughout the 19th century. From a typographical perspective, this revolution accelerates the adoption of new types, and the Garamond characters are phased out. Even the Imperii royal prints from the Constitution of 1791, using the Didot type, and the quality of the publication becomes a model for all European printers. No. Oh! I lost my concentration for 1 second because I was digging the jams. Didn't do it to me again. Okay, you are going to go now. I think I got them all. And there we have it. Didot is finished. Finito. Done. Plates from the Encyclopedia of Diderot and D'Alembert, 1751 to 1772. The Encyclopedia. Under the influence of the Enlightenment, the 18th century brings a renewed interest in technical knowledge and equipment. Given this, Denis Diderot and Jean D'Alembert, I hope I'm saying this correctly, but chances are nobody's going to be watching this, so it's fine, engaged in the design of the first French encyclopedia. The objective of the encyclopedia is to reference all existing knowledge, whether intellectual or material. It consists of 17 volumes of articles and 11 illustrated, and is published between 1751 and 1772 by 4 printers and publishers, with 72,000 high-quality items signed by more than 140 authors. The encyclopedia is also a tool for those who actively contribute to the Enlightenment period. Unsurprisingly, it is known for one of the major works of the century. It is known as one of the major works of the century. As co-creator, Diderot writes the article on encyclopedia, claiming the aim is to collect all the knowledge scattered over the face of the earth, to present its general outlines and structure to the men with whom we live, and to transmit this to those who will come after us, so that the work of past centuries may be useful to the following centuries, that of our children. By becoming more educated, may at the same time become more virtuous and happier, and that we may not die without having deserved well of the human race. I love puzzles. I almost screwed that up royally. There we go. Americas. Didot. Finito. That's a nice typeface, actually. I'll have to remember that one. And I got them all. You're darn tootin', I'm going to continue. Okay, I think we'll do one more and then quit. The Clarendon. Clarendon. It's very bold typeface. Huge block letters. See? Meant to show power, I assume. We're in the Wild West. Gonna get them tumbleweeds out the way. Get this sea out the way too. So that we may go across. Get this little cowpoke. Yeah. Oops. Darn it. And jump. And don't die. And jump. And don't die. Perfect. Oh geez. What is this? What is this? No. Get up there. Oh, it makes it sticky. So I can't. There we go. High-speed press. Allows in C, 1904. The lithography. One of the many upheavals that is the printing press will undergo in the 19th century. Lithography is the first. Invented in 1798 by German actor and playwright Alois Sonnfelder as an inexpensive means of printing his own work. This technique is a transition between artisan printing and mechanized printing of the industrial era. Lithography, I think it's pronounced lithography. Lithography uses an image coated with oil on the surface of a lithographic limestone plate. After being treated with a mixture of acid, gum arabic, and water. Gum arabic's in every food known to man right now. You ever notice that? That's why I skip like 90% of the supermarket, because it's all junk. The oil attracts ink, and then the ink is transferred to blank paper, producing a printed page. Basically, the positive part of the image is water repelling, and the negative is water retaining. This process is much more simple and less costly than printing characters with lead, as well as easily editable. Another advantage of lithography is that it leads to the reproduction of a larger scale images and illustrations. Chromolithography is developed in 1837 using a separate stone for each color and brings the unprecedented development of multicolor reproductions. Cool. Still awake? I'm trying to make it interesting. Okay, this needs to go boom. How did I know? Because it's a video game, that's why. Up we go. I'm going for a ride. Whee! Jump. What? No. What the heck? Oh, maybe I gotta jump early. 1, 2, 3, go! Oh! I jumped with the cart. Cool. Stand there. Yeehaw! Ride 'em cow colon. What? No, don't go in there, darn it. 1, 2, 3, boom! Get over there, 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 get over there. No. No! Damn it. And... booyah! Nope. Booyah! That was pointless. I'm gonna be here forever. Yeah! Get over there. Get over there. Yes. Yes! Yes! Sweet. Here we go. Hup. I am awesome! Here we go. The typewriter. Remington No. 1 old style image from the Remington No. 4 brochure around 1870. The typewriter. The printing industry experiences an increase in mechanization during the 19th century. In 1837, the Italian typographer Giuseppe Ravizza creates the first archetype typewriter that piano keys and keyboard. The first archetype typewriter with piano keys and keyboard that print by applying pressure. In 1839, Francois Pierre Foucault, a Frenchman who is blind from birth, invents raphography? Raphography. I think that's how it's pronounced. The machine prints text according to a typographical system that is designed by Louis Braille, which permits the blind to correspond in writing thereafter. In 1865, Rasmus Malling Hansen, director of the Royal Institute for the Deaf in Copenhagen, invents the writing ball, which in 1870 becomes the first machine to write in a series that is intended for the general public. At the same time in North America, a printer and editor by the name of Christopher Latham Scholes reinvents the first practical typewriter and QWERTY keyboard. The same thing we use now. The keys represent predefined signs, letters, and digits that are connected by a rod to their corresponding character mold. The pressure of a button triggers is a mechanical system that prints the character on a sheet of paper by means of an ink ribbon. The inventors sell their patent in 1873 to the firearm sewing machine. A farm tool manufacturer, Remington, also launches production and market the machine to the United States from 1874 onwards. The typewriter spreads rapidly and is forever known as the first writing machine to see commercial success. With the commercialization of the typewriter, printing becomes accessible to all. This evolution also brings changes to typographic art. The characters of typewriters are standardized with a universal width, unlike the typefaces previously designed and produced by professional printers. The letters are consequently distorted, the more fine being broadened, and the wider types reduced. I think somebody joined. AMX Gaming, what's going on, man? You ready to learn about typography? How you doing, man? How was your day? Don't fall. In case you're not familiar with this game, it's basically, it's a light puzzle. I need that one. And I missed. I totally missed. It's a light puzzle platformer. It's mostly just a lesson in typography, really. But I'm learning a lot, and I hope you are too. Here we go. So the objective is just to get all the letters of the alphabet in the typeface that we're currently working with here. Ooh. Time to ride to zero. Woo! We're in what? Holy smoke. What is this? I'm being shot at. That's different. Poster offering a reward for the capture of the Dalton brothers, 1892. Amos Gaming says, ooh, yes, my favorite subject, which I have no idea what that is. Basically, it's the knowledge of typefaces and how they came about. Fonts and things like that. It's actually pretty interesting. But I'm an autodidact and a geek, so I'm kind of getting off on it. Not that way. Don't think that. The Egyptian typeface. I digress. In England in the 19th century, developments in printing lead to the creation of new characters. Vincent Figgins, a contemporary of Thorne and Calson IV, designs the slab serif, or Egyptian typeface, which he releases under the name Antique in 1815. It is designed from scratch without any historical typographic reference and paves the way to a new family of characters with large rectangular footings and geometric appearance that evokes the industrial machines of the era. A shift occurs between the writing that is legible and writing that is aesthetically appealing. Provocative and eye-catching advertising graphics are on the rise and tend to imitate street signs. Emblematic of this trend, the Clarendon character services in 1845 by Robert Besley, a typographer of the Fan Street Foundry in London. Clarendon, I'm terrible at names. Clarendon is based on both Thorne's bold and Figgins' Egyptian typefaces and sees great success in the United States. Often associated with the folklore of the Wild West and American Westerns, the font lends itself to particularly well to posters, titling, and commercial texts. Wait a minute. Need to wet my whistle. Text. Which partly explains its success. And I'm still being shot at. No! No. No! Take your gun and shove it. You missed. You varmint. Up we go. Did I get shot? I did. Son of a biscuit. Woo! Go, go, go. Woo! Oh no. Oh, that was close. Yeah. Yeah. Get out of here. Let me go. Oh no, I'm stuck. There we go. No. Get out of my way. Holy cow. We're in the Old West. Here we go. Nope. Darn it. I need to get that character. Oh, he just got me barely. It's high noon. No. How am I going to get up there? Go. Oh, I did it again. How do I get up there? I need that. I need that secret character doohickey. Perhaps I just need to go for it from here? No. Oh, that was close. I can't jump that high. There we go. Got it. Shoot me. Shoot me. Deadeye. Loser. What the? Oh, it's Morse. That's Morse code. I know because I was a Morse code decoder and special signals decoder in the military. Boop. Whee! Oh, jeez. The telegraph. The discovery and utilization of new sources of energy, particularly electricity and steam, enable new technical developments during the 19th century, and writing subsequently takes on new and unexpected forms. Charles Wheatstone, a London physicist and inventor, develops a wire telegraph system using magnetic needles guided by an electric current to transmit messages. The first telegraph link between London and Birmingham started in 1838. At the same time in the United States, the painter and sculptor Samuel Morse files a patent application for the electric telegraph. See? Morse. I knew it. With the help of two partners, he perfects the device and manages to convince the U.S. Congress to fund the first telegraph line between Baltimore, Maryland, and Washington, D.C. in 1843. The transcription of each digit and letter of the alphabet in a unique combination of intermittent signals allows messages to be transmitted quickly along long distances. Morse's version of the telegraph is quickly adopted in the United States from the second half of the 19th century and on, and serves to connect the vast territories of Western America to the industrial cities of the East Coast. This remote transmission system opens a new era in communications and the gradual dematerialization of information that leads to the invention of the Internet in the 20th century. Amex says somebody sure likes shooting balls. Yes, sir. Yes, they do. I take it if I get hit by the electricity, I'm dead. So must be careful. Yeah. Whee! Got him. Cool. Now the puzzle. The objective is to get that white ball all the way over there so I can unlock the thingy. So what I have to do is push all these weights onto this thing. There we go. So that opens up. Now what? What was that, freaking lava? For it to come back. Go. Gotcha. What the heck? Oh, here we go. Poster advertising for the linotype or linotype in 20th century. The linotype and or linotype, depending on how it's pronounced, I don't know. In the early 20th century, the printing industry is in the process of becoming fully mechanical. Machines simplify, accelerate, and automate the composition of cast of characters. Up until this time, the composition of text is entirely manual. But with the invention of the linotype in 1886, printing becomes mechanical. Invented in the United States by Ottomar Mergenthaler, a German-born watchmaker, The linotype produces an entire line of metal type at once. The machine assembles matrices, which are molds for the letter forms in a line. The assembled line is then cast as a single piece of type metal as melted. I think I screwed that up. Hold on. The assembled line is then cast as a single piece of type metal is melted automatically one after another. The matrices are then returned to their respective storage to be reused later. The system of composition revolutionizes editing and remains in use until the 1970s. Big difference. Wild West versus modern age. Before finally being replaced by phototypesetting. The Clarendon typeface. Get over there. Don't make me hurt you. There we go. The Clarendon typeface used in the Old West. For wanted posters and things of that nature. And we got them all. Okay, what is next? Futura. How many of these are left? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 are left. And I think we will continue these 4 next time. So, thank you so much for watching. If you like what you've seen, you know what to do. And until next time, play hard. And hope you have a lovely evening. Hey, Max, thanks for hanging out, man. I know this is probably pretty boring. But I appreciate you hanging out with me, man. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you tomorrow.